The Devil's Auction. The invitation arrived in a black envelope sealed with red wax. No return address, no name, just a single sentence embossed in gold. Every devil has a price. What is yours? Agent Elena Reyes stared at the message from inside a safe house in Prague. 3 years. 3 years of chasing whispers about an underground organization known only as the Circle. Politicians feared them. Governments denied their existence. Criminal empires answered to them. And once a year, the Circle gathered beneath the world for a secret event called the Devil's Auction. There, priceless artifacts, stolen intelligence, blackmail files, and state secrets were sold to the highest bidder. Nobody had ever infiltrated it. Nobody had ever escaped it. Until now. At least that was the plan. 2 weeks later, Elena stood before a mirror in a luxury penthouse overlooking the city. She barely recognized herself. The black silk gown, the diamond necklace, the flawless makeup. Tonight she wasn't Agent Elena Reyes. Tonight she was Sophia Laurent. And more importantly, she was the fiancée of Damian Voss, the most feared man in the Circle, the host of the Devil's Auction, the target. A knock sounded at the door. Damian entered without waiting for permission. Tall, calm, dangerously handsome. His reputation described him as a ruthless criminal mastermind responsible for countless deaths. Yet every intelligence file on him ended the same way. Unknown. Nobody truly knew who Damian Voss was. His eyes met hers. "You look nervous." "I thought criminals liked confidence." A faint smile appeared. "Only the ones who aren't paying attention." He offered his arm. "The guests are arriving." Elena slipped her hand around his arm. The engagement ring on her finger sparkled under the lights. Fake. Everything about tonight was fake. The relationship, the smiles, the trust. At least, that's what she believed. The auction was hidden beneath an abandoned cathedral outside the city. Guests arrived wearing elaborate masks. Kings of organized crime, weapons dealers, cyber terrorists, corrupt billionaires. The worst people on Earth. The cathedral floor opened mechanically. An elevator descended deep underground. Far below the surface, an enormous chamber emerged from darkness. Elena struggled to hide her amazement. Hundreds of guests filled a grand circular hall. Crystal chandeliers hung overhead. Guards armed with military-grade weapons stood at every entrance. At the center rested a black stage shaped like a crown. Damian stepped forward. The room fell silent. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced, "welcome to the Devil's Auction." Applause erupted. The nightmare had begun. The first items appeared quickly. A stolen Renaissance painting, an encrypted military database, a rare diamond worth hundreds of millions. The bidding wars were ruthless. People cheered as fortunes changed hands. To them, morality was just another commodity. Elena discreetly activated a miniature camera hidden inside her necklace. Every conversation, every face, every transaction. The intelligence agency above ground would finally have proof. Then something unexpected happened. Damian leaned close. Without looking at her, he whispered, "Your camera is transmitting on a military frequency." Elena froze. Her heart nearly stopped. Had he discovered her? Damian continued smiling at the crowd. "Relax. If I wanted you exposed, you'd already be dead." The blood drained from her face. "What are you talking about?" she whispered. "You're not Sophia Laurent." He finally looked at her. "You're an intelligence agent." Panic exploded inside her. Years of training told her to run, fight, escape. but she couldn't move. Damian's expression remained calm. "Don't worry," he said softly. "I'm not your enemy." 3 hours later, Elena found herself inside a private office beneath the auction hall. The door locked behind them. She aimed a concealed pistol at Damian. "Start talking." He raised both hands. "Fair. You have 30 seconds. Damian walked toward a large monitor mounted on the wall. He pressed a button. Dozens of photographs appeared. Dead criminals, destroyed facilities, missing assets, arrest reports. Every image connected to the circle. "What am I looking at?" "My work." Elena frowned. "What?" "The circle believes I run their operations." He turned toward her. "In reality, I've spent the last 6 years destroying them." Silence. Elena searched his face for deception. She found none. "Why?" A shadow crossed his eyes. "Because they murdered my family." The room became still.